Students, let's study about the sperm. First of all, we know that it is the male human gamete. Male human gamete. Definitely, gametic form is here, so it should be microscopic. One thing. Human sperm are basically microscopic and it includes some parts, and those parts are number one, head. I will write number here only and show it there. This one is head. Head. And number two, neck. Here it is neck. And number three, middle piece. Here this one is middle piece. And finally, number four, that is tail. So this one is tail. One more thing is here, that overall the complete sperm is covered with membranous structure that is called plasma membrane. The plasma membrane covers the whole sperm body. Membrane. So we will say that this is the essential structure that covers or protects. As in all cells there are plasma membrane, so there is also plasma membrane in case of sperm. This covers it properly. Now we will discuss the different parts here. First of all, head. What about head? This is definitely seen here as anterior most part of the sperm. And one more thing is important here, anterior part, it is seen here already, but there will be some elongated nucleus also. So it must have elongated nucleus. Elongated nucleus is present here. The very important thing that should be identified here, the elongated nucleus. So elongated nucleus is here, that is the controlling body of the sperm also. Now it will have anterior part, anterior acrosome, acrosome, which is basically filled with fluid materials, and that fluid helps in the penetration of ova, or acrosome filled with fluid, and this fluid helps in fertilization with ova. In fact, it helps in the penetration of the ova wall, and so that the fertilization will take place between male and female gametes. So this is here about the anterior part, that is called acrosome, filled with fluid. This fluid involves various types of chemicals or enzymes. The fluid will be what? That fluid will be chemicals or enzymes, you can say. But the names are not suggested in the syllabus, so we will learn only here that they are enzymes. These enzymes are involved and helps in the fertilization. These dissolve the wall of the ova and sperm can enter into the ova, and the fertilization or fusion of the nucleus of sperm and ova will take place here. So this was about the head. Now next one is the neck. Neck has nothing to do. Neck, it has nothing to do, just it connects the head and middle piece. So neck just connects head and middle piece. So nothing to discuss here much, just a point of connection. So middle piece is connected here with the neck to head. Okay, now next one is the third part, that is middle piece. We will study here about middle piece. What about middle piece? Let's see here. The middle piece is the, as the name suggests, present in the middle part, and it is filled of, it has so many mitochondria here. So many mitochondria are here. Middle piece has mitochondria that produces ATP, generates energy. ATP in the form of energy is there, generates energy for movement of tail. That energy which is provided for the movement of tail is very necessary to make the movement of sperm, essential for sperm movement. So tail is also completed here. Why the tail is present? The tail is present for to provide the movement to the sperm. This has just single work to give the movement to the sperm, and for that purpose the energy has been collected from the middle piece mitochondria.